everybody, welcome back to my channel. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so I know I have been neglecting y'all for some time now, and I apologize. Now, look, I got the tea, y'all. I got the tea, and I'm gonna give it straight to y'all. I got out the military. I'm finna get y'all the tea as to why I got out the military. Okay, I signed a 4-year contract, and it wasn't giving. It's like, nah, I don't want to say too much because I don't really know what I can say, but my main job was we worked on the weapons systems for B-52. I only been to one base. I was only at Barksdale, Louisiana. I ain't go nowhere. I never TDY. I never deployed, so I ain't really got no stories like that, like for y'all. But I was there my entire 4 years, and I liked it. Like, I liked the base. I didn't have a problem with it. Like, weapons, it just wasn't for me. Like, every job has pros and cons. Like, whatever job you go to has pros and cons. So it's not like you get a job and there's never going to be anything wrong with it. Like, it's just how it is. But my whole thing with weapons is that, like, I'm not a mechanically inclined person already. So, like, getting the job when I first got it, I was like, dang, I do not want to do this job. Like, I do not want to do this crap. But then I was like, maybe God, got me this job for a reason. And I was like, all right, bet. I just felt like it was meant for me to be there to meet certain people and, to be the light or be the gospel for people, But other than that, I just feel like the job in itself was just not for me. And that's okay. Like, one thing I had to realize is that, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, if you leave the military, it's not the end. Like, there's so many other things you can do. You can, like, work at a job that you actually like. And you can still use your benefits, like, when you get out, like the GI Bill, depending on, like, how long you've been in. You can use your GI Bill and benefits like that. So that's just what it was. Before anybody say, well, did you try to get another job? Yes, I did try to get another job. Yes, I tried to cross train. I tried. It was like 2 jobs that I was trying to go for. And, like, my time was coming up short, like, for my window to get out. So, I did my cross training and I didn't get it approved because they said they didn't have class seats available or something like that. So I didn't get it approved. Coffee break. And I was like, dang, I didn't even get it. So then I was just like, it was either stay in the military, like stay as weapons, or get out. Like, that's the 2 options I had. And I was like, I cannot see myself doing this for the next 20 years of my life. Like, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the 20. I was like, can I really see myself doing this for the next 20 years of my life? No. Straight up. Like, it's just what it was. Like, no, I don't want to do this no more. And so I dipped, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to do after, like, I'm already out. So what I'm trying to do, like, I'm trying to use my GI Bill, my post 9/11 GI Bill to go to school. And I can do a whole nother video on, like, how that process works, like how to use your GI Bill when you get out, if that's what you guys want. I can, give y'all the tea on how that works. So I'm trying to do that, go to school this fall. And then, I've been applying to some jobs and stuff, just trying to save my money. I don't want to really tell y'all where I'm at because, people are crazy. But let me just tell y'all where I live, it's so expensive out here. Like, the cost of living is so freaking high. I'm like, God, you're gonna have to do something because I ain't trying to be here. I'm trying to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dip. But I can give you another video talking about, like, the different benefits that, you have as a veteran, as far as, like, healthcare. If you do get disability, like, if you're going to be a disabled vet, I can give you guys a video on that because I did apply for disability. So I can give you guys a little, information about how that works and, what to look forward to during that transition, because I'm, like, in that process right now. And so I can, like, give you guys some tips and pointers on what to do, what not to do. But yeah, honestly, I feel like if you want to join the military, I vouch for the military. Like, I'll say all day long, like, join the military, preferably the Air Force, because I'm biased. But I would say join the military. My experience, I did not have a bad experience my 4 years being in the Air Force. Like, I enjoyed all of it. Yes, like, you have your ups, you have your downs, you have your days at work where you're like, you know what, I'm ready to quit. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to dip. But it really comes down to, like, do you hate your job enough to where you want to leave? Or, are you going to cross train? Are there other options for you in that, AFSC? Like, can you go, like, for my job, for example, like, I was weapons, but we had, like, back shop, we had, like, flight line, and then when you make rank, if you make tech, then you become an expediter. Like, it's just different, like, sections to the job. It's not just like a flight line. So it just depends on like your AFSC, and are there different like sections, if that makes sense. Like, it really just comes down to like if you want to do it or not. Like I said, like, I enjoyed my time. It's just I really did not enjoy being a weapons troop. Like, that's just what it was. There are moments where I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are moments where I did enjoy it, and like the people, like, that's who I miss. Like, that's what I miss the most about the military, is like the camaraderie, the people, you know, the support that you get like all the time, and like 24/7. Like, that's your family. Like, y'all around each other all the time. You see them every single day unless they leave, you know. That's who becomes your new family. And so I will say, like, leaving the military, this transition from like active duty to civilian, it wasn't easy for me, because I just felt like I was so used to that same thing, like the same people, the same job, the camaraderie, the support, like just military like life, that leaving was like hard for me, like mentally. And it just felt like I didn't really belong here. I don't know how to explain it, but for those of you like have gotten out, maybe y'all can like understand what I'm talking about. But it's like I'm not mentally here. Like, I'm physically here, but my mind is not here, if that makes sense. I don't know. So I got out May 20th of this year, which was like, yeah, I got out last month. And so like me transitioning from Barksdale to like my hometown, it has not been easy for me, like mentally being here. It's like I kind of feel like that support that you get from like your military people and like the camaraderie, I don't have that anymore. And so I just kind of feel like disassociated with everything and everybody. That's just like kind of how I feel right now. But I'm like, all right, God, like, I'm praying that, you know, I don't feel like that anymore, because it just feels weird. Like, I literally feel like I have to go back, or I feel like I'm going to go back to Barksdale. Like, I got to go back to work, but I never have to go back. And so it's like bugging me. Like, it's kind of like bothering me. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, you're free now to do whatever you want. And so it's like, yeah, like, I'm free to like do whatever I want, you know. Yeah, I ain't got to show up to work no more. But then it's kind of like, you kind of miss it. It's just like really conflicting, like super conflicting. And that's what I've been like dealing with lately, like just the mental part of it, like just trying to get into a schedule, get into a habit of doing something over and over, so that I can kind of like get back in the hang of things and stuff like that. If you're still considering, you know, joining the Air Force, I say do it. It's kind of like difficult to say get a job that you actually like, because with recruiters, they're going to lie to you and say all this good stuff about a job that you really just don't want, but then they're going to say you can't say no when they give you a job. So it's kind of like, just pray that God give you a job that he wants you to have, because literally, like, it's sketchy. You might get a job that you like, and then you might not get a job. Like, you might get a job that you hate. And so it's just, it really depends, like, if you actually like it eventually. Because I was like, oh, like, I'm gonna try this out. Like, that's why I signed 4 years. I'm gonna try it out, and then we're gonna see if I like it, you know. Child, no. Okay, no, it's not. It was not for me, baby. Let me just tell you that it was a no. Okay, it's a no for me. Now, if I had another job that I like if I had another job that I actually enjoyed, then yeah, I would have stayed. I would have done my 20 and dip. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak for the B-52, because that's the only aircraft that I was on. I was never on a fighter. I was never on helicopters. So I could only speak for one aircraft, y'all. Sorry. But for me, like on the B-52, I was just like, no, not for me. If you like that kind of thing, that's great. That's cool. But me personally, I've never been a mechanical girl, like, ever. I've never been into mechanical things in my life. So being like a mechanical person, like on a jet, child, you might as well just hang it on right on up. Just hang it on right on up, because that's not me. So I was like, okay, you know what? We're going to try. We're going to try. We're going to see. And I gave it all my all. I tried really hard. And at the end of my 4 years, I was like, nah. Like, I got to go. So that's why I got out. And I'm just like, God, what do you want me to do now? Because I really don't know. I really don't know. But I'm trusting in God to just like lead me and guide me like in the right direction. Because I don't know, y'all. Now I am going to school for psychology. I know I told y'all before when I was in that I was going to get my degree for psychology. So I'm still going for psychology in the fall. But as far as like where I want to be 5 years from now, child, I do not know. But you know what? It's okay, because you know what? I know God gonna work that thing out. Other than that, y'all, that was all I have for y'all today. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but you know what? Now that I got nothing but time, I have no excuse to not give y'all no videos. Like, y'all let me know what y'all want to see. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.